Hey Socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty content, fragrance, and lifestyle vlogs. So if those are the type of videos you enjoy watching, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and become a Socialite. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full review of Kilian's latest fragrance. This is Sunkissed Goddess by Kilian. So here's the packaging. You open it up like a book, which I think is really nice. And it does have like just the typical Kilian bottle that most of their fragrances come in. Now, I was excited for this release because this is supposed to be one of those tropical fragrances, and I love a good tropical spring summer fragrance. And when I read the notes, I just got super excited for it. So it is limited edition, and this 1.7 ounce, which is the only size that it comes in, retails for $2.95. Now, this fragrance is categorized as like a solar or a solar floral fragrance, which I think it is given that. So let me refresh myself on the opening. It gives floral, it gives beach. To me, if I could describe this fragrance in one phrase, it would be beach in a bottle. So on initial spray, you get a warm, almost, if you could put a beam of sunlight in a fragrance, that's what you get. I get warm florals. I get coconut mixed with vanilla. That's a little sweet. So it's not like super high sugary sweet, because it's like that sweetness that you'll get from coconut and vanilla. So just sort of warm and subdued. And then you get a little bit of white florals in there as well. It's pleasant. So if I was to put this in a category with some other fragrances, it would be in that family of like Tom Ford Soleil Blanc or Alien Goddess from Mugler, but more so Alien Goddess. So Tom Ford Soleil Blanc is giving beachy, but vacationing on a beach in Cabo at like a luxury resort, right? But to me, this one is vacationing on a beach maybe in Galveston, Texas. So it's more so giving that Alien Goddess beachy than the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc beachy, but they're all in that same sort of family. And there's an undertone of something that almost smells like, it could be like a little plasticky type undertone, or maybe like a hair grease type undertone in scent. So let's talk about the notes of this fragrance. The main accords is coconut, white floral, and sweet. So that's like the main vibe of this fragrance. The top notes is bergamot and neroli, and you do get that sort of citrus edge to the top, because when I first tested it out, I've been wearing it for about 3 or 4 days now, but when I first tested it out, my son said he got lemon. So that's that bergamot, that citrus touch. So top notes of bergamot and neroli, middle notes of thyère or tiare flower and ylang ylang, and then the base notes is coconut, vanilla, labdanum, which is a white floral, and gaiac wood. If you're smelling it out of the bottle and spray it in the air at the top, you do get like that slight citrus feel. So let's talk a little bit about who this fragrance is for. I feel like this fragrance is going to be unisex, because when you spray it, I think the main theme of the scent profile is going to be sunscreen. And to me, I think a man or a woman could wear a scent like that, although I think it is sort of leaning feminine because it is on the sweeter side. And the gaiac wood in there is very subdued. It's like definitely in the background. I think the wood is just something to sort of ground it and give the fragrance something to stand on, because you don't get a lot of that woodsy note in there at all. And I would say that this fragrance is a little bit more mature, because it does have a sort of retro scent to it. When I initially smelled it, it gave me something. It reminded me of fragrances that I smelled in like the early 90s, maybe the late 80s. It gives you sort of that vibe. It's giving Baywatch, like early 90s or late 80s or something like that. It's just something about the fragrance. You know how some fragrances sort of have that time frame, like it smells like an 80s or a 90s fragrance. That's what this one is kind of giving. So I would say that this fragrance would more so suit somebody in their 30s and up. Now, this is for the beachy, coconut, solar type fragrance lovers. So if you like Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, you may may possibly like this. And if you like Alien Goddess from Mugler, you may really like this fragrance as well. Now, this is going to be a very casual fragrance. This is definitely something you want to wear to the beach, outside to the park. This is a short spring or short summer dress type of fragrance. This is a matching short set, those type of outfits. Very casual, maybe like a lunchtime or a brunch type scent, something like that. But it's not like deep or moody. It's not like super elevated or anything like that. Something that would make you feel like you could wear it to a dinner or a sexy date night. This is linen flowy pants and a white t-shirt or a white tank. To me, this is like a moderate projector. Somebody could smell you maybe an arm's length away or closer. It's the same sort of strength of a fragrance as Soleil Blanc or as the Alien Goddess by Mugler. I get about 4 hours on the skin before it starts to wear down closer to like a skin scent. And then overall, I get maybe about 6 to 8 hours of wear with this fragrance. So if I wanted this to last longer or be a little stronger, I would definitely pair this with like a vanilla fragrance or body oil, or maybe a coconut. I think the Balinese coconut from Nest, that fragrance body oil, would be perfect to layer with this. It would amp up that coconut. It may even make the scent profile a little better. I have to try it out, but it'll definitely give you a little bit more longevity as well. So comment down below if you've tried this fragrance yet, or if you're interested in trying it. I'll leave the link to the fragrance in the description box in case you're interested in it. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers,